WWE's most shocking betrayals. What's up, wrestling fans? Betrayals, backstabs, and career-defining moments, nothing shakes up WWE quite like a heel turn. Whether it's a shocking swerve or a well-executed plot twist, a heel turn can change the trajectory of a wrestler's career and leave us talking about it for years. Today, we're counting down the top 30 heel turns in WWE history, as ranked by WWE themselves. Some of these you saw coming, but others left the WWE Universe absolutely speechless. So let's dive in and break down these iconic moments. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have had a long, complicated history in WWE, full of friendship, betrayal, and everything in between. But in one of the most heartbreaking moments of their saga, Owens turned on Zayn at Hell in a Cell. After months of teaming together, Owens saw an opportunity to realign himself, saving his own skin, and confirming that friendship meant nothing to him in this cutthroat business. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura were supposed to give us the dream match at WrestleMania 34, but it all took a nasty turn when Nakamura hit Styles below the belt, not once but twice. That low blow signified the end of their honorable rivalry, with Nakamura fully embracing his heel persona and taking the match in a direction nobody saw coming. The shocking betrayal set the tone for a ruthless Nakamura, and the fans were left in disbelief. Tatanka was once a symbol of pride and integrity, representing his Native American roots. But during a period of tension in the $1 Million Corporation, Tatanka shocked the fans by joining Ted DiBiase's group. The betrayal came out of nowhere, especially considering how beloved Tatanka was by the fans. The phrase "selling out" took on a new meaning after that. In NXT, Finn Balor was the leader of the Balor Club, a group that had the fans behind them. But when Balor attacked his longtime friend and fellow NXT standout Johnny Gargano, it left everyone stunned. The shocking turn saw Balor shed his babyface persona and embraced a more sinister side, setting up one of the best heel runs in NXT history. At SummerSlam, fans were expecting another classic match between two of the top women in WWE, but what they got was something far more shocking. Bayley, known for her hugger persona, ditched her signature style and savagely attacked Becky Lynch, aligning herself with Sasha Banks. This heel turn was personal and turned Bayley into one of the most dangerous women in WWE. One of the most jaw-dropping moments in WWE came when Mark Henry, in a heartfelt retirement speech, claimed he was done with wrestling. However, it turned out to be a ruse. Mark Henry attacked John Cena, leading to one of the most brutal and unexpected betrayals in WWE history. Mark Henry proved that in WWE, retirement doesn't always mean the end. Lita's relationship with Kane had been built on an intense, fiery storyline. But in a shocking twist, Lita betrayed the Big Red Machine by aligning herself with Edge. The betrayal led to one of the most controversial relationships in WWE history and solidified Lita as a top heel. Edge and Lita's relationship went on to become one of the most iconic and, at times, disturbing in WWE. Sami Zayn has always been a fan favorite for his underdog persona, but in a surprising twist at Hell in a Cell, Zayn turned on his former ally Kevin Owens to save him from certain defeat. Instead of betraying Owens, he pulled him from the wreckage, reigniting their old friendship. Sami's actions added a new chapter to their dynamic and proved that the lines between love and hate are always blurred in WWE. Ric Flair is a legend known for bending the rules, but when he turned on Sting, it proved just how far Flair would go to get what he wanted. The shocking betrayal solidified Flair's heel turn in WCW and proved that even the most beloved figures in wrestling could be out for themselves. Sting's pain was palpable, but Flair's cold-hearted betrayal ensured he stayed the villain in the eyes of the fans. One of the most memorable heel turns in recent years occurred when Tommaso Ciampa brutally attacked his longtime tag team partner Johnny Gargano. Their team, DIY, had been beloved by NXT fans, but Ciampa's aggression and jealousy tore the partnership apart. The brutal attack set up one of the best rivalries in NXT, and Ciampa's heel turn solidified him as one of the top heels in WWE. The Hardy Boys were an iconic tag team known for their high-flying, risk-taking style. But when Matt Hardy turned on his brother Jeff, it shook the WWE Universe to its core. The betrayal was personal and led to an emotional feud between the two, showing that blood doesn't always mean loyalty. This rivalry helped both brothers evolve into some of the most successful solo wrestlers in WWE history. CM Punk had been WWE Champion for over 400 days, but when The Rock returned to challenge him, Punk took matters into his own hands. In one of the most shocking moments of Raw 1000, Punk attacked The Rock, cementing himself as one of the most hated champions in history. Punk's attack turned the tide of their rivalry and added fuel to the fire of their epic showdown. Big Papa Pump's shocking decision to join the New World Order was a game-changer in WCW. Steiner, who had once been a fan favorite, joined the ranks of Hollywood Hogan's faction, betraying fans who thought they knew him. Steiner's heel turn added a new layer to the NWO's dominance, and his brutal attack solidified his place as one of WCW's most infamous heels. At WrestleMania 20, the blonde bombshell Trish Stratus shocked the world when she turned on Chris Jericho. She betrayed him to align with his rival Christian, proving that in WWE, alliances are never as they seem. Trish's heel turn helped her evolve into one of the top women's heels of the era. In one of the most emotional storylines in WWE history, Eddie Guerrero turned on his close friend Rey Mysterio. Their feud escalated when Eddie claimed custody of Rey's son Dominik. The personal nature of their rivalry made it one of the most intense and tragic heel turns, with Eddie embracing his Latino Heat persona in full force. Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage's friendship was one of the most celebrated in WWE history, but when jealousy reared its ugly head, it caused the mega powers to explode. Miss Elizabeth played a central role in the fallout, and the rivalry between Hogan and Savage would forever alter the landscape of professional wrestling. Bob Backlund's heel turn was one of the most shocking in WWE history. Known as a virtuous babyface, Backlund snapped and attacked Bret Hart, locking him in his famous cross-face chicken wing submission. This turn marked the end of an era for Backlund and showed just how far he would go to regain the spotlight. Shane McMahon had been in and out of WWE, but when he returned, fans thought he was just another face in the crowd. However, during his partnership with The Miz, Shane's betrayal shocked everyone. At WrestleMania 35, Shane turned on Miz, proving that even family members can't be trusted in the McMahon family. Paul Bearer's betrayal of The Undertaker was one of the most shocking moments in WWE history. For years, Bearer had been Taker's trusted manager and a major part of his dark supernatural persona. But at Survivor Series 1996, Paul Bearer shocked the world when he turned on the Dead Man, revealing that he had been working with Taker's long-lost brother Kane. This betrayal added a new layer of personal animosity between the brothers and intensified the legendary feud between The Undertaker and Kane. Rey Mysterio and Batista were not only tag team partners, but also great friends in WWE. However, in 2010, Batista made a shocking heel turn when he attacked Rey Mysterio on Raw. The betrayal was completely unexpected, as Batista had just been competing alongside Mysterio in a feud against their rivals. Batista's reason for the turn was his jealousy of Mysterio's success, and it marked the beginning of a dominant, villainous run for the Animal. Triple H's betrayal of Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam 2013 was a pivotal moment in WWE history. After Bryan had just defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship, Triple H, who had been acting as the special guest referee, hit Bryan with a sledgehammer and allowed Randy Orton to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. This swerve set up one of the most controversial storylines in WWE, and Triple H's actions solidified him as one of the top heels of his era. The Bella Twins were one of WWE's most beloved duos, but in 2014, Nikki Bella made an unforgettable heel turn by attacking her own sister Brie during a match. Nikki's reasons for the betrayal stemmed from years of feeling overshadowed by Brie's success. Nikki's turn marked a drastic shift in her character, propelling her into a dominant heel run that eventually led her to becoming one of the longest-reigning Divas champions. The USO brothers had one of the most celebrated tag team careers in WWE, and their bond was unbreakable, until it wasn't. In a shocking moment in 2020, Jimmy USO turned on his twin brother Jay during a bloodline feud. This betrayal, orchestrated by Roman Reigns, highlighted the friction within the family, with Jimmy aligning with Roman and turning his back on Jay, adding fuel to one of WWE's most intense family rivalries. Becky Lynch had been one of the most beloved babyfaces in WWE when she turned heel at SummerSlam 2018. After winning the SmackDown Women's Championship, Lynch, who had been struggling for the spotlight, snapped and attacked Charlotte Flair, kicking off one of the most talked-about feuds in WWE. This moment not only solidified Becky as the man, but also transformed her into one of the most popular and successful heels in WWE history. In 2021, the unthinkable happened when Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, two-thirds of the New Day, turned on Big E. The betrayal came after Big E won the WWE Championship. While the betrayal was shocking, it also had a deeper emotional layer as Big E was a fan favorite, and his betrayal was part of a more complicated storyline that played out over several months. This heel turn added a lot of depth to the New Day's legacy. One of the most gut-wrenching moments in recent WWE history came when Dominik Mysterio turned on his father, Rey, at WrestleMania 37. Dominik had been Rey's ally for months, but at WrestleMania, he betrayed his father in a brutal attack, aligning himself with Seth Rollins. The shocking moment not only marked Dominik's official heel turn, but also set him on the path to becoming one of the most hated figures in WWE. The breakup of the Rockers is one of the most iconic moments in wrestling history. The duo, consisting of Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, were a fan-favorite tag team until Shawn Michaels shocked the world by turning on Jannetty in a brutal attack. Michaels famously threw Jannetty through the window of Brutus the Barber Beefcake's salon, solidifying the end of their partnership. This turn paved the way for Shawn Michaels' legendary singles career. The Shield was one of the most dominant factions in WWE, and their bond seemed unbreakable. That is, until Seth Rollins betrayed his brothers Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose in 2014. Rollins' decision to align himself with Triple H and the Authority was a shocking moment that left fans in disbelief. The Shield's breakup marked a turning point in WWE, with Rollins establishing himself as one of the most hated heels in the company. Hulk Hogan, the face of professional wrestling, shocked the world at Bash at the Beach 1996, when he turned heel and joined the New World Order. The moment completely changed the landscape of WCW and wrestling as a whole. Hogan's betrayal of the fans, aligning with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, was unprecedented, and it set the stage for one of the most revolutionary and controversial factions in wrestling history. The NWO would go on to dominate WCW for years. And at number 1, the shock heard around the world, John Cena turns on Cody Rhodes. This moment redefined John Cena's character, showing that even the most beloved faces in WWE can have a darker side. The unexpected heel turn was a game-changer for Cena's career, launching a feud with Rhodes that captivated fans and solidified Cena as a top heel for years to come. The sheer magnitude of this turn left a lasting impact on the WWE Universe, cementing its place as the #1 heel turn in WWE history. And that's it, folks, the top 30 heel turns in WWE history. Some of these moments are still talked about today, and others set the stage for the unforgettable rivalries we still enjoy. Do you agree with WWE's ranking? Let us know your favorite heel turn in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the WWE Universe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.